I've seen the light, and welcome everyone to the Drip and Geeb podcast. I'm your host, Uncle Geeb, and with me is host Sharita Gaming in the flesh, and my lovely fiance, all in the flesh with our friendship bracelets. Can you see that? If you're watching the podcast, hopefully you can see as many. Look at all our arms. It's amazing arms. Welcome to the show, everybody. We're doing a weird podcast tonight.
We are.
That's why I was making a weird face and looking at the light weirdly.
It didn't need to be that weird.
But I made it that weird.
You did. You make everything that weird.
But like your daughter said, I'm funny, and you're not.
She did say that. She actually said that.
She did.
She said, Dad, sometimes you're funny in real life, but you try to be funny on the podcast sometimes and you're not.
Yeah.
Jeeb is actually funny on the podcast.
Yeah. Thank you, daughter.
That kind of hurt, honestly. Like,
job.
and I know she's telling the truth because she doesn't really lie to me. I know that she's dead serious about it, which makes me worry even more.
Yeah.
So,
I know Power Matt asked the question to me a second ago about why my hat's on forward. No particular reason. I think mainly because vacation. I'm in vacation mode and sun mode, and I've been wearing a lot of hats forward because, to work properly.
because you're laser focused on fun.
Yeah. I've also made a grave mistake. I have no tissues because I'm going to need to blow my nose. Because I have the sniffles, if you can't already tell.
For emphasis.
Who fucking invited you? Get out of here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want me to get you a tissue?
Yeah, actually, somebody give me a tissue. I'm stuck here,
I mean, I can do it.
Bye.
Okay.
Waddle in your chair. So yeah, this is the podcast. Is it? Is
I
this
don't know.
podcast?
I don't know.
It's
Every
time.
time we do this, it's never.
No, it's not. But
a
like,
podcast.
I don't know. Maybe there's a hope this time. There's a chance, and I would like to include the people in the chat tonight in our podcast. So we're gonna be monitoring the chat, the live chat. Thank you, Mrs. Geeb. This is toilet paper.
Oh my god, are you gonna seriously?
No, I'm just kidding.
Use it?
I'm making a joke because look, it's a little. This is what drip toilet paper in this house looks like. Anyone
It's
wants
good stuff.
to- It is good stuff.
Listen, there's two or three
Is it
things in life.
formality?
No,
No.
there's two or three things in life you don't skip on. One of those things is toilet
Toilet
paper.
paper.
The others is paper towels, and the other one's ketchup.
Sorry for audio listeners. There, it's gross. I agree. In my household growing up, that was not the case. In my household, we got like
Rough butts.
the one pie. It was
Single
still
ply.
name brand. It was Scott.
But you got
So it was single ply.
rough
His
butts
life,
in the house, like
his life changed when he moved in.
Oh my god, dude.
just luxury.
Oh
right
my,
off the
yeah,
bat.
oh
Yeah.
my,
Just-
just life changing.
Didn't know what to do with
No,
yourself.
like I moved out of my parents' house into my brother-in-law and sister's house, and I was buying my own toiletries and
So
whatnot.
you still went with the Scott.
Yeah, I just did what I knew. I just bought. You know what I did? I bought like
So you had-
27 rolls.
And you had never.
And never bought toilet paper ever again. I bought for 3 years. I bought one 27 pack and never bought toilet paper again.
and up to that point,
Never.
that's all you've used. So you don't
Yeah.
even know what's out there. You don't
I
even
know now.
Well,
Oh, I
yeah,
know now.
But at the time, you had no idea.
no,
what you were
I
missing
no
out.
idea.
We
I was
had
like,
ripple,
I was always like, why do you?
textured.
This is a Nintendo podcast. I was always like, why do you people buy expensive toilet paper? Like,
There's
I
a
bought like
reason.
And
27
then one day it
rolls.
touched your butt and you realized.
Well, one day I had to go to the emergency room, and that's for a conversation for another day.
Oh, wow.
And I
Okay.
was like, you know what? I think I should be using better toilet paper.
Yeah, when you're wiping your booty with sandpaper, you're
Yeah.
gonna say,
I'm not even joking. I'm not gonna tell you what it was or what it
Look,
did.
we don't need to go in.
No,
to
we're
that.
not. I'm just saying
That
that,
is
like,
not this type of
the
podcast.
PSA for those of you who are still using Scott and thinking everything's fine, it's not. I literally had to go to the emergency room once because of something that happened in relation to toilet paper.
Wonderful.
Do you have like a flushing sound?
I don't.
Come and get it. Come and get it.
My bad.
Hi, that one girl, by the way.
That one girl, what's up?
Hi, hello.
Family. Full Metal's here. What's up?
Adam had a question. Geeb, would you rather play Breath of the Wild again for the first time or spend the day with Mrs. Geeb?
Next question.
You're on the clock.
No, I would love to spend the day with my lovely. woman.
That's bullshit.
Yeah.
We know it.
This makes me look extra cute.
Oh,
You
God.
can see every roll.
R.I.P. to Jeeb's booty hole.
This is a Nintendo podcast. To those of you who didn't know, this is a Nintendo podcast, and all we've talked about is petty bickering and toilet paper.
Okay, well, I can tell you what we're going to talk about tonight. That deals with Nintendo. We are talking about our favorite moments, our favorite memories, and what we're looking forward to with the rest of the life of the Switch, because we don't have a lot left. but there's a lot behind us. So this is the last time that you guys are going to be here in the life
Forever.
of in the life
Forever
of
and ever. We're never
Forever.
coming back. West Virginia is off limits. I got kicked out yesterday, but I'm back here.
Yeah, actually, what he doesn't know is I'm just not inviting him back next year. That's actually no. What I'm saying.
I've never been invited. I just show up and you open the door.
That's true. What I'm saying is, by the time you come here next year, we're not going to be talking about the Switch anymore. This is it. This is the last time that we will sit in the same room together talking about the Switch. Next year, we're going to be talking about something completely different.
We hope.
We hope. But this is a perfect time for us to look back and talk about those fond memories of all the years of the Switch and what we have to look forward to, which is not much, but there are some things.
Yeah. We also want to talk about my vacation a little bit, just because we always do that. It's always fun.
Yes.
Our vacation.
Me.
Our vacation. I mean, half my name is
Hold
on the show.
Your
You know.
niece's move.
My niece. Speaking
She'd be
of my
busy doing
vacation,
stuff.
my niece is almost 2 now, right? Almost 2?
Yeah.
Yeah. And so she's, this is like the first time I'm really seeing her because like for the first year and a half, she was like attached to her mother. So, or year and a half because of, because of everything. So,
Well, she was still so little
Yeah.
and COVID and,
yeah. So like she's on her feet now and like talking.
Moving, yeah.
And like I can understand her words, which is fucking
Happens
awesome.
fast.
Yes. And apparently it was like 2 months before before now. Like it's very recent this all happened. So she's so like expressive, including like her little hair flip. She's like, it's so dramatic. If you're watching the show, you can tell. If you're listening, I'm just being very dramatic with my. It's like when Drip when he's not wearing his hat, just flipping his hair.
That what I look like?
Yeah, real dramatic. Yeah.
I don't think I do it quite like that. I think it's a little different.
Oh yeah, you do it.
Usually,
No.
like,
You do the emo kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's more like that for sure.
Where are you? What's up, Moran? How you doing, man? Happy birthday, Game Boy. Is it Game Boy's birthday?
It's my
Ty
birthday.
Schellenberger?
It's my birthday.
Is that Schellenberger? Bagger? Ty.
How about just Ty?
Ty. My guy Ty. But yeah, so vacation's been fun. But I'm gonna bring this back. I'll show the thing now. The thing that's in my bag.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
It's Nintendo related.
Okay, show it.
So
Don't talk about it, be about it.
there's a story behind it before I show it. It's a podcast. We talk about stuff.
Oh.
So I was told we were actually speaking of my
You
niece.
hear that?
Yeah.
Segue, speaking of my niece, we were looking for a Beanie Baby monkey for her because she saw Abby's Beanie Baby monkey
Okay.
and really loved it, and we weren't sure if she was going to get it back. Well, she did. We ended up buying her own monkey, but before we did, bought the monkey, we went to go see in our closet and on my old stuff if there was a Beanie Baby monkey for her to have. So we're in there and we're looking through all the stuff, and there's a whole box of stuffies I haven't seen in like
He had
forever.
a donkey one from Shrek.
Donkey, like from the era, like because I was a kid when that came out. So like I had original donkey in like great condition. I had the Taco Bell dog from the year 2000. It was like,
The ones where you press the button
Yes.
and it talks, I had all of them. You know there's more than one?
no, I did not know that.
There are more, I
You
used to
didn't
have
know
all
that?
No.
There's like 4 or 5 of them. They all say different things. One
Yeah.
says like, Yo quiero Taco Bell. And the other
One we
says,
have is happy-
Viva Gordita! And it has like an echo on it.
Didn't know that. I
I
think
got
ours
a
is
special one for Godzilla too, the old movie.
really.
I had all of them.
Oh my god, that was great. Oh my god, can we do like a 90s nostalgia?
Yes.
Podcast?
please.
That'd
my
be
God,
great.
Yes.
But speaking of 90s nostalgia, I'm gonna grab my bag here and I'm gonna pull out
This better
what
be good.
is original from my childhood, and you'll see its proof is on literally on the cover of it. I have with me.
Oh my God.
I found in my box of stuff my original Pokemon Pokedex, and like I'm gonna let you guys listen to this in a second. Here, I'm gonna open it up. Dude, we didn't replace the battery. It just fucking works. It's insane.
Listen, it's gonna start just
the
spitting
speaker?
acid at you soon.
No.
Change
All right,
the
here we go. Listen up.
It works. I can see the screen. It works.
Did you guys hear that? And then if that might be very nostalgic for a lot of you because I know when I heard that I was like, oh my god.
Hold this thing.
So here's Pikachu. When you open it up, there's Pikachu, and you can do a lot of things with this Pokedex. I'll let you hold in a second.
Yeah, I need it.
In a second.
I really want to hold it though. Like,
Well, you will.
okay.
So there's like 7 things you can do. There's a funny thing is like when you're reading it, I can't even fucking read it because all the things are cut off. So like the first thing says page. I'm not exactly sure what that says, but then
Page,
favorite, sort,
capture,
maybe. Yeah, I think like things I've caught. So like this can like function like a real Pokedex, and you guys can see also if you haven't noticed already. Like I got Sharpie all over this thing.
I was
like
gonna say I noticed a lot on the top here.
All this. I mean like this is original. This is mine, dude.
A lot of his stuff was colored on.
Yeah, like I got some stuffed animals I was covering. I don't know. I was fascinated with color stuff, and I don't know why. But yeah, man, it all works. The battery's fine. And that's another toy I had in my toy box or my stuffed animal box. Had another toy. It still worked too. Batteries and all just worked just fine. It's crazy. Dude, I love this thing. I'm so glad.
Sort them by height. Yes, we will sort them by height.
And of course, this is the original 152.
I want to see them I want to see the ones that are 50 feet tall.
So this is the original 152.
Mismatch.
So I was playing with my nephew where he was picking up.
Oh God!
Don't drop it. He was going through his Pokemon cards, and like we were playing the game of like, is that Pokemon in the Pokedex? And most of his cards are like from 153 on, not, you know what I mean? So like none of his Pokemon, only the 152 original are in there, but all of them are in there, and so the stats are like accurate to like what the cards say. It's really fucking.
This
cool.
is made by Tiger.
Is it really?
Yes.
That's why it's garbage.
They made what else? They made the that thing from Home Alone.
They made a lot.
What was the thing from Home Alone? Home Alone 2? That he had the little recorder thing.
I'm not sure.
They made that. They made a lot of stuff. 95.
They made a lot of stuff. They made a lot of bad stuff. But this is not one of them. This is one of the good things. And
this thing's solid too.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
why does it have 2 battery slots?
That's a great question. I don't know.
Oh my God.
What does it say?
I know why. Main battery door. Backup battery.
Oh,
You
wait.
literally have a backup battery in there in case.
Wait, hold on. Hold on. This is exciting. So, there's this. Here, enjoy this sound. Okay, so there's one more thing in here. At the bottom, it says clock. Can you guys see that? You guys see clock?
No way.
So I'm gonna fucking
8:21.
I'm gonna click clock. I'm gonna press enter. So first off, what it shows is my name. Now, believe it or not, guys, my name is not Geeb. It is Gabe. I'm sorry if you guys are very disappointed in this. My name is Gabe, not Geeb.
First time learning about this.
I think about a 7 or 8 year old,
No,
a 7 or 8 year old Gabe wrote this back in 2001. You know,
well,
wild.
good thing you knew how to spell it.
I did spell it correctly, and it fits on the screen because the screen only fits like 5 characters at once. So we go down. So
I had the same snotty nose.
I'm gonna show it first. I'm gonna show what it says right now. So it's showing the date right now. This is according to the Pokedex that hasn't been touched in like 2 decades.
It should be July 31st.
What year? That's also important.
2024.
And what day of the week?
Wednesday. Yes. Ooh.
It's fucking spot on. It is July 31st, 2024.
Give me the time.
Wednesday. Now the time is a little bit off.
8:22.
It is. This is interesting. So, how does daylight savings work and everything like that? I wonder how that works as far as like.
I don't think it's changed much since 95.
Well, if you guys would be surprised, the date is wrong, but really not by much. I mean,
the time.
Excuse me. The date's spot on.
Off by about an hour and 20 minutes.
It's been on. Well, it's been off, but I mean, like the clock, the battery running the clock.
The backup battery.
It's been running this device.
So my question is, I wonder if the backup battery's running the whole thing, or if the main battery's still. I
don't know. That's we might have to experiment later.
I'm curious. I wonder if the backup battery's just
if that's what's
it's on
running
its last leg, but
I don't know. My concern is that I hope they're both fine, because if one ran out and the other one's is holding it, that means one's a dead battery and that could leak acid.
I'm telling you, as soon as you take either one of those doors off, there's just gonna be battery acid flying into your eyes.
Is that now I know the watch
They're
batteries
gonna just explode.
I don't know.
There's just gonna be
it's definitely watch batteries. I mean, if you look at the back, it's definitely
it has
watch
to be.
batteries,
I think it
right?
says.
What does
Yeah,
it say?
it's a CR 2032.
I don't know.
It's a watch battery.
Watch battery. 2 of them. Why did I have 2?
No, 1. Oh,
2.
2. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
1 in each door. But
Right.
Yes. They're big. They're the big little discs.
Yeah, the big little discs.
The big little discs.
That's something I would say.
They're not the small little discs. They're the big little discs.
Yeah. You want to hold them, Miss G? It's like we're selling jewelry on your mom's Facebook, John.
Thanks.
I do
love
tune
it.
into this video.
It's nickel-free, lead-free, and gluten-free, everybody. Don't... caffeinated, you may not have it. It's priceless to me. I can't believe that it's in my possession right now. I've talked about that device, Drip, on our show and my streams. Like I've that is one of the like big toys from my childhood that
It's
like
an ancient
most
artifact.
that's what I call it. We found it. I'm like, this is ancient because my nephew, my niece wanted to play with it. I'm like, guys, this is Uncle Gabe's. Okay, this is not yours. It's Uncle Gabe's.
That's what I mean. That's what I say about the Legos on my mantle in my dining room.
Yeah.
These aren't toys. They're collectibles.
Joey thinks that the acid might make me Superman. I kind of agree. I think that would be cool.
That one girl has a good question. She asked, "Where did you and Drip meet?"
Me and Drip, internet.
On the internet.
Yeah,
Take that for what you will.
the same place you and I met that one
The
girl.
same place all of us met.
Actually, not technically.
Right?
Well, yeah, I mean broadly the internet, but
I can tell the story though. Okay,
Yeah,
the
go ahead.
story is
Yeah.
I was streaming Mario Kart, getting my fucking ass kicked by all of you on my YouTube channel. That was back when I streamed in that room over there.
yeah.
And somebody in the chat, I don't even remember who it was, might have been Joe, might have been somebody, was like, "Why don't you have a Discord?" And I was like, "Well, because I'm fucking old. And I don't know anything about Discord." And
What's up, Ryan?
then Geeb popped up in the chat and he said, "Well, hey there, I can make you a Discord."
Actually, no, I DM'd you. Well, I did.
No,
I was in
you
your
typed
chat,
it in the chat.
but
and I
then
said,
we DM'd.
yeah. Then I said, "Okay, if you can do that, message me on Instagram." So then he did, and then we made a Discord, and then my computer
The
was
very
all-
one that we run today.
It's the same one, believe it
Yeah.
or not. Crazy.
It's not
But-
very up to date, so you could probably believe it.
yeah, we did our best. We did fine.
Yeah.
But then my PC had problems, and then he stuck around and was my IT guy for a while, and then we just became friends. And
Well, if you remember, Drip, every stream that you did had like a technical issue with
yeah,
audio.
audio
specifically.
I had to start, and it
So
wasn't.
we were
even-
always trying to fix your audio. Everybody in the chat, not just me. Everybody was trying to help you fix your audio.
Well, we were on Discord calls, like video calls, while I'm like under the desk, like, I don't know, look at this. What do you think?
I don't even remember that. We really did that.
Yes, we did that. That was like the first time you and I were ever on a video call together. We were inside of my PC, which still runs, I will say, still runs perfectly today. Did you know that fans in PCs, it's a myth. You don't actually need them.
You know what, Drip? You got something to that. Because if we look at Drip's computer down below, you guys can't see it, but there's a fan just kind of
It stopped.
not working.
I turned them off. You don't need them. It's a conspiracy theory.
Not the case.
It's a conspiracy theory.
No,
You
it's
don't
not.
actually need any of them.
It makes this PC run worse. It could run better if
Have
it,
sheets.
yo sheets. Well, was better. Sorry. But yeah, go ahead, Miss G.
How long ago was this Drip? Isn't it like
God.
2019?
It was 2020.
It
was
20
during COVID.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
during COVID.
It was during
yeah.
COVID because at that point I lost my job at Amazon like mid late, so like I don't know, like the late
Yeah.
summer.
Yeah, because
Late-
that was also about the point I was like, dude, you should just start streaming.
Yeah, so it was late summer 2020. I lost my job at Amazon, so I was like, "Fuck, what do I do with my life?" Like everybody else who lost their job, and I don't know. I just was noodling around on YouTube, and because obviously it's lockdown season, we weren't doing a whole lot, and I was looking for Miss Geeb and I both were looking for a Switch. You wanted to play Animal Crossing, and I wanted to play Mario Kart because I know I played a lot of that on the Wii U, the Mario Kart 8, and I just wanted something to do during COVID, like everybody else, and there was no Switches available. So I was trying to look up and see if the Switch Lite was like worth getting, especially for us because, two people trying to share one Switch playing Mario Kart, not ideal. And so we ended up doing that because we found a Walmart. At a Walmart, we found a Switch
didn't
Lite.
we?
It's Walmart.
Was it?
Yeah.
I thought we got it. Or no,
No,
it was
that's
the
later.
actual.
That's later.
At
And then-
that time, any of them were hard to get.
Yes,
Any Switch. You
correct.
couldn't find any of them.
Correct. And this is before the V2 as well. So actually no, it was after V. Whatever, it doesn't matter. We found a Switch Lite for retail price, which is shocking during COVID. I used my refund check that we all got, the part of it. So I spent like money on the games. I got Mario Kart. We got Animal Crossing. We got Crash Racing because I played that.
Crash Team Racing.
I played that as a kid, and
Game's difficult.
I sold it. I hate it.
It's really difficult.
Whatever they did to the Switch version, I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
Yeah, it's not.
So I bought it and sold it. But then, we had Mrs. Geeb and I were sharing a Switch Lite for a while. But all this comes around to this, what we're talking about, because I was trying to find out if the Switch Lite was even worth a damn. And whose video popped up in my feed looking for Switch Lite content was Mr. Drips.
Oh,
So
yeah, at the time, that's what
I watched his videos. And
Wait, so did you
Switch Lite.
find him on Twitch first or
no,
on YouTube first?
he wasn't. He was on YouTube.
I was streaming from YouTube at that time too.
Yeah, he's flip flopped a couple times.
Okay.
I'm a flip flopper when it comes to where I stream. Sometimes I just don't do it at all.
I know, like right now.
Like right now, I don't stream. What
So
are you
yeah,
talking about?
that's a long-winded way of explaining the story of how like this all ended up to be.
Yeah.
'Cause
Now we're 4 years into our
Yeah.
annual hangout. Who would
I
have
know
thought?
it's crazy.
Who would have
crazy.
thought?
I've shit in your toilet a couple times.
Yeah, you have.
I've used your bed.
You have.
It's been great.
It has.
I mean, not right. We're on the floor over there. But no, Uncle Geeb, I understand. You said the Pokedex is priceless to you. I rescind my offer, my $1 offer, and I will instead gladly take it as a gift from you. Thank you, Caffeinated. I very much appreciate that. If this is an AMA, spaghetti or shaped pasta? That's a good question. Let's go around the room.
Shape.
Shape?
Yeah.
I don't want any of it. I mean, I'd rather have shaped, but yeah, I'm not like spaghetti. Just spaghetti.
All right, we're going to end the stream here, guys. Our friendship is over.
I don't like spaghetti that much. It's fine.
But
it's all right.
you said you don't want any of it.
I
Any
could,
pasta?
I could make. I mean, some. I don't know. It depends. It depends. I guess.
I don't like you right now.
Okay, I'm sorry, man.
Get out of here.
Listen.
I choose not spaghetti, but I choose angel hair pasta. I love angel
very
hair
thin
pasta.
spaghetti.
Ask him to take off the shirt. Yeah.
He's talking about me. He does.
Oh yeah. We'll just take off both. Can we swap shirts? It won't work. It'll be like a dress on you, and it'll be like
Crop top on
like
you.
Yeah.
Actually, really funny.
Yeah. This is not an AMA, but feel free to ask questions, guys. We'll get you guys involved in this. Sorry if we miss any questions. But yeah, so this actually kind of ties in nicely.
Oh, else I'll just horribly gasp. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we're gonna have problems. I made you pasta.
I
last
love
year.
spaghetti. Okay, no, it's good. I said it depends. It depends. If I'm making
Depends
it,
on a
there's
diaper. Pasta is delicious.
The only time I'm ever making any pasta is when my 13-year-old is like, I want you to make me that macaroni and cheese that you make.
Annie's.
All right. No.
Hacks.
Not that. Not Annie's. She wants me to use that, like, it's not like the elbow macaroni. It's like the long ones that are spiral, but they have the hole all the way in them. Like,
Yeah, twist. Yeah.
okay, so it has to be that, which I don't know why. That's like a
Well, I mean, that's a very good.
That's
That's a good delivery system for cheese, and it matters. It makes a
okay.
difference.
Well, it
makes
works
a
well
difference.
because then it's just the simple stuff, a little cheddar, a little milk,
Yeah,
a little
yeah.
this, a little that, whatever. It's simple, but she loves it. That's the only time I eat pasta here. I'm making like
Well, if you had a Geeb around, you'd be eating pasta all the time.
no.
Yeah, that wasn't for you. That was for the dust wuzzy. That
I
was.
thought you were telling
Get the fuck out. Oh yeah, get the fuck out of
Get
here.
out of here.
So this all ties around too, actually, really well into our notes here, because we're actually talking about what we love about the Switch and what to this point in its life, which is at the end, and also we're going to talk about what we look forward to seeing here coming up soon at the end of the Switch's life. And this ties around nicely because Drip and you and all three of us really, one of the biggest memories we have of our Switch in its life has been Animal Crossing.
And that was COVID.
And that was COVID. And that's why I bought my Switch with Animal Crossing. That's not a game I thought I'd ever put any
down.
numbers
It was
in.
the day before Animal Crossing's release date.
Yeah.
It was the day before because I was supposed to go
It
pick
was
up
all a setup.
Nintendo.
Yeah.
There's got to be a sound for that one. Old man. Think about it. Yeah. You got to really think about it.
And if I seem a bit agitated, yes.
It took you a while.
That was good though, right?
It was great.
Nailed it.
Wonderful.
What was it?
I forgot she can't hear the sound.
Stephen
It's
A.
better if
Smith.
you just don't know.
Stephen A. Smith saying that he's agitated.
Yeah.
And if I seem a bit agitated, yes.
So yeah, Animal Crossing. I mean, like that's a game that you wanted that I didn't think I'd ever play, and you streamed it a lot.
The only reason I even bought it was because I was like, oh well, I do a Nintendo YouTube channel, so I have to buy it. I didn't really care. But I was starting to like be interested though. The more they showed, I was like, okay, like this looks cool. It looks fun. And then of course, lockdown.
Yeah.
I was supposed to go pick up my copy of it from GameStop and ended up canceling the order and just buying it digitally because I was like, oh, I'm not going outside. This shit is crazy.
Yeah. So you have Animal Crossing digitally.
I bought it twice digitally for 2 different accounts, and I have a physical copy.
You beat me. I thought I was the only one. I bought it digitally. We bought it physically. Wait, what did we do first?
Digitally.
Yeah, we did. We bought digitally first because Walmart didn't have any Animal Crossing. Because again, these are different times. You don't remember COVID? Shit was whack. You couldn't buy stuff.
Wild.
So yeah, we had to go in and buy digitally. I eventually went in because you and I were playing it at the same time.
Yeah.
Eventually, we got more Switches than just a Switch Lite, and we were playing at the same time. We ran into issues when we were trying to go to each other's islands. It was like not having it on one digital copy. So I bought a physical copy to play on my on my system, and then you could have digitally, so then we could actually play together. But yeah, Animal Crossing, like I think it's the biggest memory of the Switch's life for all of us. I think. I mean.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was a time.
Underdog for sure. I mean, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, didn't think it'd be that great, but it is. Yeah. I'm still playing it. You're not, because you deleted your island.
Okay.
Rest in peace, Corona.
Yeah, and I named my island Corona, which is just a terrible idea. I never thought I didn't think anybody would actually see it. And then I'm like, poor taste. But
I thought it was hilarious.
It was hilarious.
No offense to anybody who lost anybody.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
nothing
sorry.
like that. If we don't find the humor in life, what are we?
Yeah, it was the day. Like, it was the day we went on lockdown. Like, whatever. You know what? Sue me. It happened.
Sorry, everybody.
I own it. Anyway, yeah. I mean, how many hours do you think I had in that island? I know how what
Too
you guys
many.
have put into. I mean, you have more hours than me.
I mean, she definitely has, and that's a shame because the way Nintendo switching consoles works, if you don't do it the right way, you lose it.
But I would say I've had what?
Mega Boy, rest in peace, the costume contest. Dude, the costume contest
was
the best thing. I was actually kind of mad at you last year for
So for those of you who don't know, every year for the first 3 years
at least
that Animal Crossing was out,
Yeah.
I held a costume contest on my Animal Crossing island. People would dress up, and as they came through the airport, we would have judges.
Yeah, the way the game works, it's
prizes.
It's like a show floor. The way that you come off of the airplane,
it's like
a show floor. It's like, all right, everybody pay attention, judges, pay attention.
Yeah,
we got the costume going right down.
Because it shuts the whole game down and shows the screen of just them coming through the airport.
Wasn't Gels was the first one?
Gels is the Hall of Famer of the costume contest. I'm sorry, Miss Geeb. But she
had the genie from Aladdin.
She won first place 2 in a row. I think she won first place.
And then she was the lady from Resident Evil. Which one was it? The newest Resident, not the newest one. The next to newest? I don't know. She did that and got third, I think, and that was like a last minute thing too. Yeah, she had some pretty good ones. There were a lot of people who had some good ones.
Joey Pitts is Simon Cowell's a judge. Please tell me. No.
Wasn't my winner?
You were a judge one year. After you won, I was a judge one of the years as well. I was moderating.
I'm pretty sure Matt Moran was a judge one year.
Yeah, I think so.
Maybe 2 years, actually.
Aiden was a judge. What? You got to misread, Miss G.
I got
my God.
I never got my prize.
What was your prize? It's probably still sitting here.
This motherfucker is so bad.
What was the prize? Do you remember?
Listen, hold on. You shut your mouth for a second. Ryan, I'm so sorry.
I am too.
For this negligence and inappropriate behavior and meanie pants drip.
You're right. Tell me what it was.
It's probably still right there. I'll march his ass to the post office tomorrow morning.
It's in there. It's in the closet. Yeah, I just need to get to the post office.
Ryan, I can't believe you don't got your prize. Actually, I can believe it.
I mean, listen, I will get it shipped out to you sometime within the next 2 to 3 years. eShop credit. Okay, that's easy.
Then Ryan can just make up whatever he wants.
Yeah, that was a third place prize. eShop credit was a third place prize. Man,
Ryan, tell me it was a $60.
Yeah, I don't know. We must have been big balling back then. Third place?
I don't know. Your prize was G-Spoken.
It was.
No.
Don't worry, I'll get into the post office tomorrow. Don't worry, it'll be on the way.
Okay, I'm sleeping with that Pokedex in between my ass cheeks tonight. Oh man,
was it the Zelda Lego set? Yeah, that was third prize.
Yeah, we promised that for you. We were ahead of the time.
Yeah. I did videos on Zelda Legos long ago.
Yeah.
Toilet paper, Scott's on the way. Yeah.
So let's transition. I think we'll bounce back and forth. I think it's a good strategy. Yeah, so one of the other notes here I have is memories of the Switch. For me, specifically, was again like we just was talking about COVID, because to me the Switch is largely COVID. Now a lot of you guys, especially you big Nintendo fans, you guys have been fans a lot longer than the Switch. But for me, I did have, as you guys can tell, I was a Nintendo fan back in the day. but not the same. I wasn't like a big Nintendo game player. I did have a Game Boy Advance, but that's kind of where it stopped. We didn't have any other systems after that. So my first Nintendo console in years, 2 decades almost, was actually it was over 2 decades. I don't know. My first Nintendo console, basically in 2 decades, was this Nintendo Switch that we bought at Walmart and during COVID. And that also, obviously, I'm sitting here with Drip right now. We're making a podcast. I was not making podcasts in 2020. No. I was working at a warehouse for Amazon, delivering your packages. You know, I wasn't delivering them. I was fulfilling the orders in the warehouse. That's what I did. And when I stopped doing that, I just kind of went home and, like everybody else, was on lockdown and just kind of figured out what I wanted to do. And I was like, I'll play Switch. And it kind of just turned into like on the side here, doing a podcast, streaming on Twitch, but all with the Switch. Like the Switch has been my life since COVID. Like, like.
I mean, it's a cool thing. It's a cool thing. Yeah. I mean, the whole COVID thing was. Yeah. I mean, I was playing my Switch before that, but it was. I mean, even your other one there kind of goes right along with it. I feel like we should go right into that one.
Making content?
Yeah. Because, I mean, that's what the whole COVID thing was for me. And, of course, I started with the Switch before COVID, but, I mean, I didn't have that much time. I started in what? 19 September.
Excuse me.
22nd was the first video. Because, yeah, September 20th was the day the Switch Lite came out. It took me 2 days to shoot.
That's Mrs. G's birthday, 22nd.
That was my first video. So from 2019 at that time, and then COVID was basically March of the next year. So I had like 4 months, 5-6 months.
We have been recording this whole time.
We've not.
Just realized that.
Nice.
That's gonna be fun.
That's gonna be great.
Late night for us. Shit.
Awesome. Shit.
Can we get Alex to use his tool? Anybody have a quick way to download videos from YouTube? Please help us. We're idiots.
So, damn it. That's so painful. Okay, anyway. Yeah. Making content. That was a great thing.
You making content. We're not
making content. We're so good at it. We're so good at it. Damn it. Yeah. Okay, anyway, you started during COVID.
Correct.
You started everything. I mean, and yours was more of not really the YouTube side, but the streaming
Twitch,
side.
yeah, streaming Twitch. Streaming in Discord was the first step.
Oh, yeah, because we did... That was the whole thing. That's how it started. Mm-hmm. Because I was streaming on Fridays, and it was kind of a thing that was happening, and then I kind of was like, oh, if I do want to do this every Friday, be in charge of all this. Yeah. And then we had the idea to stream with the community in Discord, like actually do it in Discord thing.
The goal was to get community going, like because you had a community. We recognized that, but like it was hard to like. How do we get them involved outside of your YouTube uploads or occasional streams?
Right, and so everyone said Discord, and I said I'm old. You said I'm not.
Yeah, although truth to be told, people know this story if you guys been around a while. I didn't know at all what I was doing.
Damn liars, what he is.
I lied on my teeth, but what I didn't lie about was knowing how to do it, like figuring out
I'll give you this. You knew more than I did.
Yeah.
A lot more.
I set the whole thing up, didn't I? And I could not from my brain, from a YouTube tutorial, like everybody else in the modern day.
I mean, I would have, but I just didn't care that much. Like, God, that's just another thing I have to deal with. Like, there's no way. There's absolutely no way.
Yeah.
No.
But I did. It was all a plot for me to weasel my way in to make a podcast with them, and it worked.
I mean, I don't think the podcast was even a thought at that point.
No, not for you.
No.
I love Power Man. Anyone else thinking how they sound like an old married couple talking about their first date?
Oh God.
With your fiance sitting right in between.
Is this awkward for you? Is this awkward?
No, I did say recently though that when Geeb and I get married, that it's gonna be like the scene from Boy Meets World where Topanga and Corey get married and Sean's standing right next to. That's what it's gonna be. I already know.
It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be a great time. All three of us are gonna have a wonderful time.
We will.
Well, I mean, there's more than 3 of us. It'll be like how many? There'll be 6 of us in the wedding party, including us.
What a party!
No, it's maybe 7. Oh, we'll find out.
And it's only like
the wedding party
100 years away.
Huh?
You have not formally invited anyone, but you know who it's going to be.
Yeah.
But I've not formally invited anyone yet, like formally. So.
Can you get in that refrigerator and get me something off the door?
No. You're cut off.
Wow.
That's rude.
Okay.
Oh, wait, here. Let's crack it open live. Bush Peach. Ready for this?
Drip will be going with you on your honeymoon.
Yeah.
We're going on a honeymoon? That's news to me. We're broke.
Just come here.
Yeah, Virginia.
That would be
Yeah.
wonderful.
Yeah.
I mean, what a romantic time that would be.
It'd be. She really spit it out. She really spit out her beer.
I'm sorry.
Whoa.
Wait. I was like,
That's mine.
Obviously, Abby's down. She thinks that's a great idea. Clearly.
Wonderful.
Sounds
the
good.
next step is live streaming the wedding.
Speaking of, I do want to talk about live streaming again. Before we go any further with our memories, there is something else happening tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm playing a show.
You are playing a show.
First show in 12 years. But you know what I want to try to do? I want to try to live stream it somewhere. I want to put it on the internet.
Hey, question. Is this a sponsored episode?
This episode is actually sponsored by...
Is it? We didn't do anything with that, did we?
It's not. This one's not.
Yeah.
We can't.
We're not going to, because we didn't prepare for this, but we'll do this. We're going to tell you guys that this episode is not sponsored, but the next one will be.
Sponsored by MOBAPAD.
The next episode will be sponsored by MOBAPAD.
And then a lot of them going forward.
Yes.
Lots of them.
I knew there was one thing we were
So I
forgetting.
hope you guys like hearing
Now,
about
that's two
MOBAPAD.
things you're forgetting.
Wait, can you go get the
Oh, yeah,
cotton
there's
candy?
another thing he's forgetting.
Go get the cotton candies. What's the other thing? Go get cotton candies.
Oh, I was talking about the recording.
Oh, there's another
Yes.
thing.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
a third thing.
What's the third thing?
The third thing is the Apple Pod thing we're supposed to announce tonight that we haven't picked a winner for.
We suck at our jobs. No, this is not a formal sponsor. The next one will be. We're going to tell you guys. We'll put a link in the chat and all this stuff. We love MOBAPAD. MOBAPAD is something
Sorry, I just burped.
that Drip has been in love with for a long time, and I have first tried right now. Like when I came to his house.
Yes, last night.
And I've of course I edit Drip's videos. You guys didn't know that, so I've seen lots of MOBAPAD stuff from Drip, and I've always believed him. Of course, I trust everything he says. There's nothing he ever says that's wrong. But of course I want to try for myself. And when I put these cotton candy Joy-Cons in my hands for the first time, I'm sold. Like these are legit. These are
they are the best.
These are, dude. We're sponsored. We were paid. It's a paid sponsor.
I was saying this before.
But let
we
me tell you
sponsored
something,
this.
guys. Let me tell you something. These are really good. These are really good. And I also never understood Drip's whole argument of having on the side of the Switch and like the wiggle and the.
Until you feel those.
I've never felt Joy-Con like these on a Switch.
It's like the whole thing's in one piece.
It feels like a Switch Lite.
Yeah.
And then, again, I'll tell you right now, we're paid sponsors, but this is fantastic. If you guys want MOBAPAD stuff, you can't find it in our description right now because we didn't put it there because we're bad at our jobs.
That's fine. This doesn't even count as one of their ads. We're still doing it.
We're still doing it because we're bad people.
No, you're good people.
Well, yeah, we're trying to make good for idiotic behavior. Well, I'll put the link in after this thing. I'll put I never marked this as a sponsored episode or anything like that. We'll do all that after the stream's over because we're really bad at our jobs. Also, we upload this to YouTube afterwards anyway, so whatever. Oh, this one that might not be uploaded. I don't know. Anyway, guys, go buy MOBAPAD stuff. It's really cool. Do we have any discount code or anything like that to share with them?
Not yet.
Not yet. There might be a discount code in the future. There will be a discount code. So, letting you guys know though that code will be available to you guys soon enough.
And we're gonna be picking the winner of whoever will win the $50 eShop gift card for leaving a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts.
You know what I can do? What I can do right now? You guys chat.
No, we're not picking it right now.
We could. It's very easy.
We're doing it next week.
Okay.
This has been changing next week.
Fair enough. So we're announcing that the winner will be announced next week.
We're announcing an announcement.
We're announcing an
We're
announcement.
Nintendoing. That's really.
We're
hard.
announcing an announcement of an announcement.
Yeah.
For an announcement. That's a
If I
full
seem
sentence.
a bit agitated, yes.
I'm sorry, guys. We're really we talk about how bad we are, or how we make content. We're bad at it. We're really bad at it. We try though. So yeah, go buy MOBAPAD stuff. It's awesome stuff. Really, it really is,
Lost
guys.
last year.
We lost this year. Right now, we just lost. We lost big time. MOBAPAD, good stuff. Also, Drip, not related to the sponsorship. You were talking to MOBAPAD, unrelated to our sponsorship. You were talking to them a while back. Remember we made the episode about can you trust MOBAPAD?
Yeah.
And we were talking about the Switch 2 and they have information and whatnot.
Yeah.
Did it ever transpire into anything?
A little bit. It sounds like they got information from people they think are reliable. I can't say that I hear them tell me where they got their information from, and I can say, oh yeah, for sure, 100%.
Right.
They
we're not
seem like it's
we're
very
not
reliable.
we're not out here vetting their
No, they told me I could talk about it.
Well, I'm saying we're not vetting the people that they got.
No,
we
but-
only vetted them, and what they said is they got information from other people.
Right, and
So
from what they told
it's not,
me,
it's not,
I'm not.
yeah. So it's not like do we trust MOBAPAD or don't we trust MOBAPAD in that situation?
And I'm not saying that they're wrong.
right.
They could be completely right, and I think a lot of the stuff they're talking about.
And like we said in the
sounds-
podcast, we're going to find out.
Yeah.
We're going to find out if they're right or not.
Yeah, we are.
We're going to find out because the thing's going to come out eventually. We're gonna
They
see.
are dead. They are just dead serious that yes, we trust these people enough to know that we could put this on our web. Like they seem very confident.
So that's going to be interesting to see.
It will be.
That happens, whenever that happens.
I feel like they're reaching a little bit on that. I think they're.
I don't know.
Feels to me like they're just hoping that. I don't know.
If they're that confident about it, then, they're going to be caught with their pants down if the thing comes out and what they said is not out there. But of course, there's always room for, error. Of course, you can't fully trust, like listening to us dummies. You can't always trust what we have to say.
Yeah, and that's like the only.
Like
thing
my
that's
brother
happened.
told me, my brother was making fun of me and saying like, oh, like you when you open your mouth in the show and you're wrong about everything. I'm like, jerk. But you're not wrong. I have my mouth just a little bit too much. What's up, dude? Monster, how you doing, man?
We did talk about that this week when we were trying to figure out what we're going to talk about tonight. That fact that nothing happened, but there is one thing I did forget that's happened while you were on vacation.
What's that?
Nintendo released a charger for the old Joy-Con,
Yes.
which makes a lot of sense because the rumor says that the old Joy-Con, will work with the new Switch, but will not connect to the side in the same way. So you would need a way to charge them if you can't put them on your new Switch. Does make sense.
It does make sense.
Kind of backs
and
up
that
the room,
backs
yes.
up what MOBAPAD said.
Exactly. That's why I'm bringing it up.
Yeah.
So
What was next week's potential episode? This one.
it's the last thing we're going to talk about
Yeah.
our hopes for the
Right, the hopes for the Switch, for the current
things we're
Switch.
excited about.
Yeah, the things that we're excited about for the future of the Switch. Spoiler alert, later in the episode, we're going to reveal to you guys what the next episode
Yes.
is going to be called and what we're talking about because this all ties in nicely. What do you want to talk about next year?
You know what? That's all I want to talk about. The other ones are what they are. I'll tell you, we'll go real quick with the other ones. We'll speed through the other ones.
Yeah.
Two cool things.
The Switch
The
Lite.
revisions. The revisions were cool. The Lite was a very nice addition to the family. I really liked the Lite for a long time. That's how you found my content. That's like the content I did.
Yeah, number
That's
one, the Lite added an affordable option to the lineup.
And that Nintendo
Not
always
300.
does that.
300 was already affordable. I mean that it was already below
Yeah.
what the other two companies were offering on their stuff.
When you knock $100 off of that and still get
And
90% of the features.
Well, 100% performance.
Yeah, and 100% performance.
100% performance, 90% of the features, except for that 10% of the features that are missing, is like the biggest feature of the device. It makes it so it's kind of good and bad the Switch Lite's existence.
Yeah.
But when you look, you also got to look at it like this: that device was not made for like grown men or
No,
grown,
well, that's
grown
why
people.
my 5-year-old has one.
Right. That device was made for children.
Yeah, I mean,
So like it was just really cool that you could get one for
and I loved it.
a third of the price.
That's all I used for a long time.
2/3 price.
And I wouldn't have started using. I mean, obviously when the OLED came out, and that's the other thing. The other thing that's cool, the OLED. The other revision was the OLED. We thought it was going to be more. It wasn't. But I would have still been using
Well,
the
hold
Switch
on.
Lite until that came out if it wasn't for streaming. I really like the Switch Lite.
We thought it was going to be more. It was going to
It
be.
was
more.
gonna be more.
And
We
we were
pretty
not.
much know
We were
that.
not wrong.
No, we weren't wrong. We were
know.
right.
We were right, Drip.
We were right about that. I can tell you right now, we were.
That was the worst high five of all time.
Yeah,
We try that again.
Look at the
Oh, I was looking at your elbow.
Oh,
Done. It's a good
crispy.
one. Baby hands.
shit. Yeah, you weren't saying that earlier when I was beating your ass in basketball.
It was not happening. That never happened.
These baby hands were blocking every shot you put up.
Now we have to play basketball, but it's going to have to wait till next year because
We
tomorrow's
already
going to be
did.
raining all day.
We already played.
It didn't happen. I forgot you were even left-handed. That's how I know it didn't happen today. I was like, wait, what are you shooting your left?
Yeah, that was good. So the one that we need to talk about, and for me, this is the biggest one. And I think you guys maybe agree, maybe not.
Yeah. No, I agree.
It's not just Zelda, not just we got new Zelda games. It was the hype, the build up, the lead up, and maybe 2 months after of Tears of the Kingdom.
We'll give it 3.
Okay, we'll give it 3.
We'll give it 3.
But from that
No more.
first teaser trailer, all the way until
Which is before our time with the Switch, Mrs. Geeb and I.
Oh wow!
Like,
God, it was that
That's
long.
so like I played Breath of the Wild. That's one of not the first, but one of the first games I played on the Switch. Obviously, the one that caught my heart and when I played the most outside of Animal Crossing. But yeah, like that was an interesting experience for us. Like playing that game,
Yeah.
and like realizing as soon as we were done with the game, like, oh wait, the second one is already like
Yeah, in the
teased?
works. Yeah,
Because again, that was like early, it was late 2020. That trailer came out in 2019.
yeah.
So like the game was already announced and in development by the time her and I had just started playing. So we finished our game and was like, oh, like there's another one. So we were a year behind, but that was
wait a while. But yeah,
so for us, the process from Breath of the Wild Tears of the Kingdom was actually much quicker than everyone else.
yeah, that's true.
Which was nice, but also still hectic. And
But I mean, I'm a Zelda fan.
Yeah.
So like that's what I'm always waiting for. Like that's the one that I'm like, that's why I buy. That used to be the only reason I even bought a Nintendo console. I didn't care about any of this. I just wanted to play the Zelda games.
Mm-hmm.
Like for a while in my life, that's all I played. I didn't play video games whatsoever unless there's a new Zelda coming out, and then I'm buying whatever Nintendo console needed to be bought to play it.
right.
And once it's done, I'm like, okay, we're good. I can move on with life.
Yeah.
But this build up, this long, they did such a good job with it. It was like every single time there was an E3, it was like once a year we got some crazy little tidbit. And then up towards the end, when they really started releasing stuff, like really started putting out trailers. I mean, some of those were just mind blowing. And the way that they just kind of drip fed everything with just everything they showed was just
Ooh.
more questions,
A pun
more questions.
to your branding.
Yeah, not intentional, but I'll take it.
There's a sound. There's a sound somewhere. Sorry, I
Ouch.
just stomped on your toes.
Ouch.
There you go.
I don't know what's
I'm tired.
and I don't have that. That for me was that's what I remember about the entire time of the Switch, and the entire time making content for the Switch.
Ooh, what a good podcast name. The Drip
Drip
Feed.
Yeah.
Too bad this is our podcast, not your podcast.
Well, what Geeb doesn't know is
Come and get it.
You competing with our own podcast with the Drip Feed.
hey, I mean,
Ooh, it could be a segment.
Ooh.
Well, technically, every podcast, Dude's Monster, is like the Drip Feed because I bring the organization and taking all this chaos and making it into a show.
I
So
show
he-
up.
But you bring the information. So everything
I
is all the Drip Feed. I just take the Drip Feed and make sure it doesn't go all over the
No,
floor.
you know what we could turn into?
It goes into a
That's
picture.
a good idea, though. The segment, the drip feed. That could be the times when I just go ham and learn something really fucking stupid, and then I
Like
teach lessons about
electromagnetics?
when I learned about electromagnetics. What was the other one? Was it Wi-Fi or Bluetooth and Wi-Fi? I learned how they
Yeah.
worked and like the deep inner workings of that.
Yeah.
That's a drip feed segment. We
Joey
can-
Pitts, he brings the farts, man. That's what he contributes to our show.
Drip does the barbecue.
Yeah.
He does. I bring the fart. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
Bring the fart. Thanks, Joe. Appreciate you.
So going back to Tears of the Kingdom.
What?
What?
Huh?
Oh.
I mean, I was super excited for Animal Crossing because I used to be a big Animal Crossing fan.
Geeb, lets it flow. Hey, I don't
Yeah,
want.
I don't lie.
Drip does barbecue. Geeb lets it flow.
Okay.
Anyway. Oh my god. Anyway, so
Oh, I'm crying.
Animal Crossing, I was very excited for that. But Tears of the Kingdom, I mean, I took the day off of work.
And that, guys,
Like, I
if you know something
literally- I
about
took the
if you
day
know
off
something
of
about
work.
Mrs. Geeb, that's big. I mean, she goes to work sick half the time,
Yeah,
and
I don't
took
miss
a,
work.
She took a day off. to play
Oh yeah,
Tears of
we
the
were
Kingdom.
all up. All of us were
Yeah.
up. Like
Yeah.
they did that.
You bailed on the waiting stream. You bailed early.
Yeah, well, no, I didn't
You're
bail
like,
early.
You were
They
like, oh yeah, I see it.
They were like, you
When
can download it. You can download it. I was like,
see it.
I'm going. I'm going. I did. Well, no, it said you could play it. I already had it downloaded. They're like, it's playable now. It's playable. I was like, it is for sure. I pressed the button. I was like, all right, later. Not to be seen again for days.
We literally, I have the picture. I can post it in Discord of me sitting on the couch with my headphones on. You were at your desk
Mm-hmm.
with your headphones on, so that if we were at different places, like
'Cause-
we wouldn't spoil it. for
Because
each
we both
other.
wanted to play it like on a not just on the screen of the Switch. We wanted to play it like
Right.
bigger. So, and I was at my computer, my stream setup, playing it. She was on the TV behind me. So yeah. But we to avoid spoilers, we didn't turn around without asking first, so we didn't see
my
the
God.
screen. And we had our headphones on, so we weren't listening to anybody's gameplay.
It
I
was-
mean, I would do it. You guys were together. I was on the couch upstairs.
Mhm.
I was sitting in the very middle of the couch, just.
Crisscross applesauce.
And then, about how long? How long into it? 10 minutes? Just waterworks, man.
You're what a baby.
I'm telling
You're
you, man.
such a baby.
When he first jumps off that
Yes.
first ledge and the music starts, oh, dude.
Ba, ba,
Okay.
ba, ba.
And
Yeah.
then spoiler, if you haven't beat the game, sorry, like we're way beyond that at this point. But at the end of the game, when you beat the final boss and you're falling through the air and you finally catch Zelda in the air and the music starts as you're coming down to land. Ba, ba,
Yep.
ba, ba, ba. Oh my god, I was bawling like a fucking baby.
Yeah.
Well, you are a baby, so you're bawling like yourself.
Okay, fine, whatever. I'm sorry for having emotions, Geeb.
I'm an emotionless Sicilian boy.
Yeah, well,
Come and get it.
She could hit me right now. I wouldn't feel a thing. Hit me again. Hit me again. Hit me again.
Nope. We're done.
anyway,
I'm like Houdini. Houdini.
that's
You
not.
do know that's how he died.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
That's the joke. That's the joke of it.
Oh god, that's dark. Okay. Anyway,
That's Mrs. G for you.
you
Oh, that's my joke.
you made the joke.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I'm like Houdini.
um,
I'm gonna die one day of my own stupidity.
but did we see the fall off of that game coming so quickly?
No.
That's what was crazy
No.
because
Yeah,
we were
I'm-
all waiting for that. Like we built up with it. Everybody was so hyped.
Yeah.
I mean, I know the three of us were very, very, very hyped for it. But yeah, once we all kind of beat the game,
Yeah.
it just kind of fell off, which is weird because I think we all had the expectation of it sticking around like Breath of the Wild did for so long. Because Breath of the Wild was, I mean, God, we played Breath of the Wild up until Tears of the Kingdom came out. How many years?
I
was
could
between?
still boot up Breath of the Wild.
How many
even-
years was between the games? 5? 6?
6.
Still
Right? 6, I think.
Yeah.
Right? 28, 99, whatever.
17, 18, 19, 20,
Math.
5 ish.
Whatever. The point.
About math.
Who cares? The point.
Math is also a myth. Let me tell you that. Just like fans in the computer, you don't need either one. Myth.
I could make jokes. I'm not even gonna make the joke.
It's a myth.
I'm full of mean jokes. You know, they're funny to me.
You remember back in the day
Might hurt
when your
people's-
teachers used to say, "Well, you can't carry a calculator around in your pocket every day, can ya?"
Dude,
I mean,
they-
who's laughing now?
They said that shit to my era.
Who's laughing
like,
now?
Like, and like, we're like,
I don't even need a calculator.
like, "What are you talking
I can
about?"
say, "Hey
Like-
Alexa, hey Siri,
we.
do my fucking math
I had an
problem for me,
iPhone
please."
4 in high school, and they're like, "You're not gonna have calc." I have one right now. Like,
They still said that then?
yes, because
Idiots.
they were full of themselves in their own lives. Like, guys.
Math teachers, like my mom. God, get over yourself, will ya?
Listen, I think your mom's a delight. You know,
She
never
is a
met your mom.
delight. She's great. She's one of my favorite people. She was one of the people telling me I wouldn't have a fucking calculator in my pocket, though. I tell her that all the time. I was like, remember that, Mom? Remember when you told me?
I turned out fine, Mom.
Yeah.
See, what are the calculators?
Yeah, look, yeah, I have one. I got a calculator right here. It's fine. Anyway,
What were we talking about? Tears of the Kingdom.
Zelda. How did we get there?
I don't know.
Zelda.
Yeah,
It fell off quick.
it did.
Speaking of Zelda,
Mm-hmm.
since we've kind of gone over all the things we were excited for, the things we are excited for are pretty much the same. We don't have much time left with the Switch, probably. We know they're going to be announcing the new
No.
one within this fiscal year, which means by the end of March 2025.
Yep.
And I think I'm excited about the same thing you guys are excited about.
Echoes.
Yeah.
Of wisdom.
More Zelda. Just
Yeah.
more Zelda. That's it. Super happy about what they're doing with it. I am very surprised that they haven't given us any new news on that. It comes out I mean,
they've been tweeting.
but
Not new. Not new stuff.
Nothing new. That's what I'm saying. I see it come up like because I have their, whenever they announce stuff or whatever, I make sure I get the notification for it, and I'm like, oh, Zelda, they're gonna say that? No, nope. Literally the same footage that they've had since the beginning.
Yeah,
we're due. We are due to hear something new about that game.
But do we really want to at this point?
Yes. I need much more.
We do this every time. You're the guy who's like...
You had a fuzz. It's still there.
It's still there. It's stuck in there. Oh, you're going to have to pull the whole hair out. Oh,
is it a fuzz or the dry boogers?
No, it's a fuzz. I got it.
Is that a gray?
Yes! Isn't that crazy?
I'm an old man.
I tried to twirl it back in there so it wasn't...
It's not like my mom gets these too. They're not grays. They're like, they pop up in a day. They're white. They're silver. They just like in one day.
So you're a fucking Targaryen now?
It's a new hair. Like it's not like it takes the old.
It's not gray. It's silver.
It's not like over time it becomes old, like silver.
Do you
gray.
have a dragon out back that I don't know about?
Surprise,
motherfucker. Have you ever been inside my car? No.
No, I haven't.
It's not even my car. It's Mrs. Jeeb's car.
Yeah.
That's a gray hair. Anyway.
It is
I do
big.
want more, and you're right. This is every single time.
I left it in on purpose because she likes to pull them out of my.
Yeah. I mean, hey, listen, I got.
She's not pulling on my head because
you're bald.
I'm bald. I need that one. I'm bald. Anyway.
All over the place.
Yeah. Okay. Back
This is
on
the live
track.
show. That's what we do.
I want more. Yeah, I want to see more. I really want to see a lot more because now we know Link is going to be at some point somehow a playable character.
Yeah.
I want to see at least what the hell that means.
Mm-hmm.
I want to know that. I want to know more about what you're actually doing. Like we can see, okay, here's some of the mechanics. You don't have to give me any more of that. Don't spoil whatever the things you're going to be able to use. I don't need any more of that.
Right.
But I want to know I don't need a full story. I just want to know the gist of what is happening. I want to know what's my motivation. Just give me something.
What's your why?
Yeah, what is my why?
To save the princess?
No, we are the princess.
Ah! That was a joke.
I want to know just a little bit. You know what I mean? Just give me anything.
What do you want to know? Like that's what I'm asking you. Like
I want to
I
know,
know
more
everything
about what's going on down in the.
But that's what the game is.
Down
for.
under.
That's what you
Down
play,
under.
That's what you play the game for. You play the game to know what's gonna
A
happen.
little bit of information about what's going on down under.
Right. No.
That's not a good.
No.
They're great. We're doing our best though.
It's the best accent of every accent ever. That's also bad. There's sometimes I can't do my accents. I don't know why.
Sometimes you do a good Trump. I'll give you that.
I know sometimes, and sometimes I don't. Like right now. I think it's 'cause I'm sick. I can't.
I do
perform.
want a little more.
I got performance anxiety.
That's fine. I understand. People ask me like a simple question. I'm just like, dude, no. Lost.
What's 1 + 1? 7.
I'm going home.
No.
Why don't you want to know anything else? You're just 100% ready to play the game. That's it.
Yep.
You don't want one more trailer.
I'm a diehard. I don't need to be sold anymore.
Well, it's not like I'm not buying the game. They could show me, oh look, you can use something really bad to do something really important. I'd probably still buy the game and play it.
It's just the kind of person that you are and I am. You're the kind of person with movies, TV, content, consumable content in general, that you really love to dive deep in it before, during, and after.
Yeah, I do.
I'm not. Like, before, nothing. Just tell me the name of it. Maybe I'll watch a trailer. Most times I don't. Especially for movies. Games, I will. But for movies, it's like, I won't even watch a trailer.
Like, I'm watching spoiler. Give me everything.
No. Yeah, right. Then you take it so much farther. You don't just watch trailers. You watch like spoiler stuff, or you watch like predictions and theories.
Yeah.
Then you watch it during, of course. And then afterward, you're watching spoilers. I don't do that stuff. I go to you. I ask the spoiler stuff. I go to you. Like, hey, what was this about?
Motherfuckers texting me after every episode of everything Star Wars. Okay, tell me what's happening with this. I'm like,
yeah.
Oh, you don't even know. that's fucking Plagueis, motherfucker. Let me tell you so. You don't even know what's going on.
I didn't, and he told me.
I got you. I can help you out with that.
Spoilers.
Yeah. So the last thing that we're really looking forward to in the Switch era.
Mrs. Geeb, would you like to do the honors?
What? Oh, the last.
Yeah, what are we most looking forward to the Switch as we know it?
Kill it, please.
It's time. Kill
I'm
it.
looking forward to the death
I am looking
of my favorite thing.
I cannot wait for the Switch to die. I can't wait.
It'd be a wonderful day.
It's gonna be. Because that means we're gonna know about the Switch 2 or whatever the fuck this thing is. I'm done. Let me ask you guys honestly. I know you use yours a ton. You're just playing Animal Crossing. You're playing today. You have a Steam Deck now.
Yeah.
Let me ask you seriously. How much are you using your Switch?
You know, I only brought my Switch on this trip because I feel like I have to. I'm not even lying. Like,
I keep mine charged because I feel like I have to. I use my Switch to test out controllers for the Switch. Other than that, I don't play it.
now,
I don't have any reason to.
we did just pick up a new game for us. It's been out for a
Yeah.
while. Mrs. Geeb just picked up a copy of Princess Peach Showtime,
Oh.
but got it physical.
How do you feel about it?
I have hardly played any of it. I'm actually going to play some of it, but it should be noted that I've had the game in my possession for what, 4 days ish. Played 5 seconds of it. Didn't even, and that doesn't even count.
Did you play the demo?
Yeah, but like that's how uninterested I am right now with the Switch. A new game, new franchise. Hardly even. Sorry, I keep slapping you. Hardly. It's using my own leg. But her leg's on my leg. It's,
Oh yeah, just beat on her. It's fine.
yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Goodbye. I like this.
I'll tell you.
I'll tell you what. Yeah, I've hardly touched the game. I haven't. In fact, I haven't. I did. I put it in the Switch. I played 5 minutes of it, and I got tired and fell asleep. It was nighttime. You know, it wasn't like the middle of the day. I'm not that old yet.
It's 2 in the afternoon. I was just
No,
needing
but
to rest my eyes for a little bit.
but yeah. So I need. Oh yeah, that's a caffeinated makes a good comment. Makes a good comment. Star Wars Hunters. Not game of the year, but I did play like this year in 2024. I mean, of course, I've continued a bit of Tears of the Kingdom. Of course, I beat the game last year, but I played more of it this year. Switch Sports, played that some. Animal Crossing, a little bit of Revival, but like really not much. Hunters, I played a good bit of. That's been a fun game on the Switch this year. But yeah, like there's nothing really. It's time.
Yeah, it's time.
It was time this year.
It's great that we're getting
in
this Zelda game.
January. It was time.
We're getting other games too. We're getting a few that I'm actually interested in. The Mario and Luigi one looks pretty good. That I'm actually kind of interested in. That looks.
I don't have any interest. I'm sorry. It's just on the next console maybe, the Switch 2 maybe, but I just nothing right now. I just don't have any interest. I picked up.
Hey, at least we have Zelda.
I have the Steam Deck. I picked up another Crap's Treasure the other day.
Oh, yeah, you're playing that today.
My brother-in-law, because I got a hell of a deal on CD keys for Steam. But then my brother-in-law gifted me Elden Ring because I was telling him about my Elden Ring story of how like I got the game, got chickened out after less than an hour gameplay because I'm a baby.
And you returned it.
And I returned
Take
and
your
I
money back.
returned
Too
it.
hard.
And then he was, but I was telling him like I am when I'm ready for it, I will play it again. And he was like, "Well, that's gonna be right now, bitch, because I just got it for you." So I come and get it.
Come and get it.
So I downloaded it, and I've actually been doing really good. I'm not bad anymore. I don't agree. I'm actually
I'll be
good,
the judge
and I'm
of
gonna be stream. Well, everyone will be when I stream it this Saturday. We're coming back vacation. We're getting back Friday. I'm streaming Saturday.
Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm. Everybody stay
What else?
calm.
What else do I have to do? I'm a fuck up. I'm a failure. What else do I have to do? I just yell in a microphone for a living.
An ant just went inside of this.
Huh?
Oh.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I saw an ant trap in the corner. You don't have any bugs around you, like hardly. Like, our house is full of them. I'm
No,
constantly.
it's just the ants.
There's a good Twitch clip of that one girl catching the biggest fucking, what was that, a spider or a fly
remember.
ever, and I killed it. And I held it up to the camera. It was the biggest fucking fly.
Yeah, there's not a lot. The only bug problem I have is because my 13-year-old
children
eats like a field mouse. Crumbs everywhere. She's like a fucking wood chipper.
I know somebody like that.
So yeah, I wake up, from I don't know, just a normal night's sleep, and I come downstairs, and she's clearly been up all night just using graham crackers as like I'm just trying to
She
make
got
wood
cold.
chips out.
She
of
got
it.
cold at night, so she used the graham cracker.
Little kindling to make a fire. Yeah. Like, I don't know what the fuck she's doing, but man, there's just shit everywhere, and I'm like, dude, there's just lines of ants coming in. Like, party guys, let's get this. Like, all day. So yeah, I had to put the ant traps out. And for anybody who has an ant problem, if you're looking for good traps, always get the liquid traps. Liquid traps are the best.
I noticed that in the corner.
Oh yeah, don't take a little bit back, and then
my
take
sister,
it
Full
back
Metal,
up.
if she's still in the chat, when I lived with her, she's very conscious of the environment, and she also loves the animals, so she wants to kill them humanely. And by humanely, what she does is make a homemade borax trap. So where they walk in the trap, or they walk in. Yeah, tell the recipe on the stream, Full Metal. She'll tell you the recipe, but basically,
Yeah, Full Metal, text me that, please. Yes, I do want.
You can make it in a Tupperware and cut a little hole, very similar to how that comes in a package. It's probably does the same thing. They step in it, they bring it back to their
and then
their nest, and then they all die.
Yeah, it's the same stuff. It works quick.
Yeah.
Once you see them start going in there, you usually don't see many the next day.
You could probably make
come
them
back a lot after
whatever,
that.
like a 5-pack offset. You could probably make a gallon of it for
Yeah, but I think you get 3 or 4 of them for like
Right.
$6 or $7.
I'm sure you can make like a good bit for $20 or something and never have to buy it again. She's moving on to homemade spray solution. Wow.
Like that.
If you like your house covered in ant spray repellent.
I've been using
It's probably all
neem
natural.
oil on the plants because I've had fungus gnats.
Fungus gnats?
Yeah, they live in the soil. They lay eggs in the soil and they come out. They're like little tiny flies.
Fungus
but
gnats.
neem
I don't know
oil,
that.
just spray it on the soil.
Meme oil?
Neem. N-E-E.
Meme oil? Like your favorite memes, grind them up into an oil?
And
Like fangs. Every time you spray, it goes, fangs. Hi.
That's another good one.
Yeah. Anyway, but yeah, we're done with the Switch as it is.
yeah, we're done. I'm done with it, man. I'm so over it. Like,
Yeah.
as a Nintendo YouTuber, I am fucking done with the Switch.
Like I was saying a second ago, there are games I can buy either on Switch or on Steam Deck, and unless it's a game that doesn't compromise in performance, which most games do, to the Switch, I'm getting on the Steam Deck. Another Crab's Treasure is a good example. That one came out on Switch. Besides the fact I got it for a way better deal on Steam than I would have on Switch.
What'd you pay for on $10?
$10. It's a $30 game, or 25 or 30. I can't remember. And it was on sale recently on Switch, but for 25 or 20. I can't remember what it was exactly, but just a few bucks off. Like, that's a hell of a sale. And Steam has all the sales. It just does. Switch has sales, but not as good. But anyway, I'm talking the fact that game runs like poo poo on Switch. It runs like absolute poo poo.
Poo-poo.
Poo poo. And it runs. You saw it on the Steam Deck. It's
Oh yeah, it looks great.
smooth 60.
Looks great.
I think I have low graphical settings, but high quality. So it looks great.
Really nice.
Yeah.
Okay, final question. What franchise are you looking forward to most on Switch 2?
Now, can we both answer this without saying Zelda?
Yeah, it's not allowed to be Zelda.
I hope that we don't have the same answer still. We'll start with Mrs. Geeb.
I'd love. Well, I was gonna say another Animal Crossing
That's
game.
where I'm going. That's mine.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm ready for a new Animal Crossing. I want back there.
I would like to. Now, we got our copy of Animal Crossing just a couple months after that. Like, we didn't get ours until, what was it, like May? June. It was June. It was a month later. We were a month late to the Animal Crossing party, so we weren't there at the dead start, but we still got in when everyone was still playing the game, of course. And I streamed some of it.
I mean, I'm still having a lot of fun with the DLC.
You're playing it for the second time because you as well canceled,
Yeah.
broke your island.
And we nailed that.
And now
We
she's
killed that.
And now she's replaying the DLC like she never played it before. Like, I can't believe that you're doing that. Like, it's
The
so
DLC is
It's
great.
fun.
It's so repetitive. I don't like it.
No, the build it, like making the design. Oh no, that's like the best. That's
mean,
the
I will
best part
say
of the
I
game.
do-
I don't like building in Animal Crossing. I like a lot of things about Animal Crossing, but I don't like the building.
Dude, I'm telling you. I think
I want to be
island
decorated.
Might have been one of the coolest islands ever.
It takes too much time. It's too much time for me.
Yeah, I had like 400 hours in that shit.
It's so tedious. Is really what I'm getting at. It's so tedious to build.
I had restaurants. I had a restaurant in the middle of a fucking lake.
Do you know something? I don't think I would even play the game if it wasn't for streaming. Because my favorite part is like going to see people's islands, hanging out with people, having them come over to my island during the holiday seasons, go get the candy at people's islands, catching the snowflakes, getting this fossils, selling it, making lots of moolah. Like, That's what I like about Animal Crossing. And like, I don't think I'd even do that.
So
without
new
streaming.
Animal Crossing on the moon, right?
That's
To the-
what
to the
that's what I
moon.
said. I said it's either going to be
I want
space
our
or under the
islands.
water.
Ooh,
I
that
want
would be cool too.
I want our islands to transfer over. So whatever island you have, transfer over to the next version.
Okay.
And that's
I would have said yes.
and
to
that
like
acts
6
like your
months
home
ago.
base to when you go to the moon. I'm making all this up right now.
No, it's not. It's a leak.
I'm a leaguer.
You're leaking right now.
I'm
Excuse me, sir. You're leaking.
I might be. I don't know.
Okay. So yours is an Animal Crossing.
No.
I go Animal Crossing too. I'm ready for more Animal Crossing. If it's not Zelda,
I
I'm
thought
ready for Animal
mine was obvious. I thought you were going to choose it yourself. Metroid.
But we already know what that is. Something new that you're not.
Just doesn't exist yet.
We don't know about yet.
But we know Mario, the 3D Mario's coming. I mean, I could say that, but we know that's coming. We just don't. We're not officially
We
confirmed.
also know Zelda. Yeah, we know there's going to be another Zelda too.
So I think it's fair to still say Metroid because
Okay,
like
so
technically,
Metroid Prime 4 is the one that you're, or like a new Metroid, like 2D.
no, not a 2D.
I'm looking
I'm a
more
grown
forward.
man. I don't need a 2D.
And if I seem a bit agitated, yes.
Metroid Dread is one of the best games on the Switch.
I need to rebuy that game.
It's so good.
I sold it to Aiden actually.
Like talking shit on a 2D Metroid is just like
I'm not talking shit on 2D Metroid.
you just said. I'm a big boy. I don't need 2D Metroid. That's for babies.
It was a joke for 2D. A 2D, a sucker, whatever you call it.
I've never heard it called that
Me
before.
neither. Did you just make that up?
Maybe.
No, that's what they call his nieces. They call it her Tootie.
Like a pacifier, a binky,
binky.
a tootie?
A 2D.
Yeah.
What the fuck calls
I
it
don't
a
know.
tootie?
I don't know where it comes from.
Anyone else in the
Thank
chat
you.
or listening at home, watching at home, confirm with me?
No,
2Ds.
that ain't anything.
It's a 2D.
You guys made that up.
Maybe. We also
Your brother calls it that?
Gamebox X, baby.
Oh yes, the game.
Well,
box
and you
thing.
all have your lovey mouses too.
We have our lovely mouses. My mom, who can sew, as she'd make us. Actually, it didn't start with my mom. I think it started with one of our aunts. One of our family members, including my mom, can make like our own animals, like stuffed animals, and they're all the same. And it was basically like the most simple thing you can make. It was like a oval shape with like 2 feet, like that are like little circles, 2 nubs for arms, 2 ears. It was just like a really quick way for like a quick, easy stuffed animal for like a, I don't know.
Sounds like-
it's so hard to explain.
It sounds like a gift that a child would get in the beginning of a horror movie. If I'm being honest, it sounds scary the way you're describing it.
They
It
are.
was
actually very
homemade.
cute.
It was homemade.
Okay, the way you're describing it does not make it sound cute. It makes it
I wasn't
sound
expecting to have to
disturbing.
explain what a
I'm
lovey mouse
picturing like
was.
I'm picturing like
Sorry.
I'm picturing just a flat gray clump of nothing.
Think about like if
No face.
like a family on a farm who the closest store is 2 hours away. Like, how do you make toys for the kids?
Stick.
Like, but they want a stuffy. Like, mommy, I want a stuffy. I need a stuffed animal. What do I? Yeah. Okay, I'll make you one. Let me take the old, bed comfort we don't use anymore, and I'll turn it into a little stuffed animal.
Okay.
And we call that Lovey Mouse.
It's really cute.
Okay.
And
it's
my
cute.
sister had
I can
one.
see it going
My
a completely
brother,
different
my
way and being
sister,
a
my
horror
brother,
movie,
and
though.
I all had one. And what's funny, you saw it firsthand. My sister's looks pretty good.
Lovey Mouse.
Like it looks like it
Rated
looks like it's 30, ish years old, however old they are. My brother, his, we'll get to that. Mine looks like it's 20, almost 30 years old. Because these are made like when you're babies. We were in our crib, we have these things. So like
It looks old
They-
enough
they-
that
they
the
were
person who owned it may have a gray hair or two in their beard.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. They were loved. These things were loved. My brothers.
Right.
My brothers though looks like he shat on it. And like
Of course it does.
tried to flush it down the toilet.
I asked if it.
and took it out and then threw it in a wood chipper and put it back together before mom could
This is
realize.
why I love your brother.
I had asked if his brother used it as a damn it doll. Have you ever heard of a damn it doll?
No.
It's like another piece of fabric that you just
Just beat the
feed
shit out of it.
Yes.
That's what his looks like.
It looks like a damn it doll.
Yeah.
Nice.
I have something to tell you about my brother and growing up with him in the same room. I got a story to tell you off stream. It's not for on stream.
Okay.
It's nothing gross.
Okay. Let's not. He brought us to a lot more places though. Yeah, he was just rocking it everywhere.
He loved it. He did love his Lovey Mouse the most.
That's like my monkey.
And his would be the one to come to life in the horror movie. The real
Yeah.
the main
Oh,
one
yeah.
that's just like
Oh yeah. Yeah, like
Full Metal.
yeah.
My elf stuffy was pretty rough.
Oh yeah, she had an Alf stuffy, yeah.
Oh, wait, did you have the Alf? Was it like this big and it had a talk box in it? Because I had that one. It was awesome. Alf.
I forget what she had.
It had a little talk box in the belly.
I don't know why this is relevant. I'm a Pikmin streamer. Just so you know, Paramad's letting everybody know that I'm a Pikmin streamer.
Oh, that's true. You are.
I was for a brief time in the summer of 2023. What a good time that was.
I had every other one though. Yeah, that was like the one I had was like, dude, it was legit. I mean, if it was a puppet, this thing almost screen accurate. Honestly, it was good. It was good stuff.
Yeah.
It was a good one.
So yeah, kill the Switch.
Yeah, kill it. We're gonna talk about it next week a ton. We're gonna talk about.
This is the part of the stream where I press this button. And music doesn't play because it's at the end of a track. There we go. But first, we're going to end this podcast, technically. Since we did already beginning part of it. So, bye. No, stop it. Stop it. You ruined it. You've ruined
You're
everything.
not recording it anyway.
Shut up, Mrs. G.
That's what I'm saying. We've lost that part of it.
No, this
we didn't
going up
even
in the
talk
audio.
about
This
our
has to go up in the
vacation.
audio. Or what?
We didn't even talk about our vacation.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Our adventure yesterday.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Oh my
Intercourse, PA.
god. Oh my god. All right. So yeah, I guess this will have no real ending to it. This is
Yeah, I do want to.
this podcast is just this podcast is just going to get cut off at some point. So if we're talking at
Okay, that was good. Now finish your story.
what side are you trying to play, old man?
And if I seem a bit agitated,
You're just
yes,
pressing random buttons. You pressed the button and nothing happened. I think you thought something was supposed to happen. It's not going to be May anymore. It's going to be September, August, whatever. What month is it? July. We have Joy Pitts. Good. Have a good time in bed, I suppose. Good night. Is how people say that?
What did you say?
I said have a good
Just told him to
time.
have a good time in bed. Or good night.
Good night.
Have you been drinking? What is that?
Mucinex. I think I'm just drinking Mucinex. I put like.
Have a good time in bed.
Is that how you take Mucinex? You drop like 4 of them, like Alka-Seltzers in your water?
Yeah, that's the way you do it.
Yep.
That would make a lot more sense.
Miss Jeep, I need to blow my nose. You tell us some stories about our
Merch quote.
story.
Have a good time in bed.
That would go over well.
Everybody wants that on the back of a t-shirt for sure. Where
Tell a
you,
story,
where,
Miss
where
Jeep.
you going?
I'll blow my nose.
Oh, okay. Okay,
I'm just
so
in this seat now.
Go ahead. It's fine.
okay, so you're in. You're on the way here, right?
Oh my god. Yes.
Okay, you're on the way here.
So I was doing some Switch in the passenger seat,
Okay.
and all of a sudden we're like in this really cute little quaint town, and I was like, "That's
In the
so
middle of like
cute."
Pennsylvania.
Yeah,
somewhere.
yeah,
There's a lot of those.
super cute. And we see a sign that says it's Intercourse, Pennsylvania, and I was like, oh,
It's very cute. So,
oh,
what a quaint little town.
and then
I know the area of PA you're in at that point. Yeah.
shit went down.
And not the way you think it's going to go down in Intercourse, PA.
No,
In
no.
fact, the opposite.
We got cut off by a horse and buggy. What? We saw. I was just about to make a very rude joke, but I won't. I was
Were you
gonna say.
about to say bad things about Amish people?
I was gonna say we saw Jedediah out in the field. Tending to
that
the
is
cows.
very, very stereotypical.
It is,
Uh,
but like bowl cut.
oh yeah, yeah. I mean, it's
This is my life.
yes.
I hope stream did too.
I'm sure they did. It was so loud.
No, it was just really, it was fascinating. Just driving by all the farms and
Yeah.
like you could see they were like all gathered in the one barn,
And
like
you know what you should have done?
hanging out. I'm like,
Those
all
big
right.
barns. you should. Some of them have little stores right off to the side where they sell their ice cream, butter, milk. Like
I think we were too late.
Oh, it's so good. All of it. It's so good.
There were a couple places where I was like, oh,
yeah,
oh.
You should have stopped. You should have. Oh, hey,
Come sit.
You're back.
So we're making it through intercourse.
Oh, yeah, we are making it right through intercourse.
Okay, and how was that going for
It
you?
was a great time. Intercourse was a lovely time.
Was it?
Yeah.
You know what though?
Been a few days.
I'm glad you. Glad you.
Been a few days since we've seen intercourse.
Oh, you saw it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. It actually was a really cute town. Like I would go back. The town right after it was called Bird in Hand. Bird B-I-R-D.
Yes, bird in hand.
Dash in dash hand. Bird in hand.
Bird in hand, Pennsylvania.
Like literally,
Yeah.
there was a sign
With a bird in a hand.
A bird in hand.
Yeah.
You know what they say about a bird in the hand?
Two in the bush.
Something about two in the bush. I don't know.
Next to intercourse, Pennsylvania.
Yeah, I'm really not sure what
So-
the saying is, but it's something about
Always people,
birds in
they
the
don't,
bush.
they
Yeah.
don't trim down there. It gets out of hand down there.
Oh my god.
Hey!
But it was crazy.
Listen, they're not going to hear this podcast. They're on
Did you hear my joke?
No.
Okay, I'll tell you later.
Okay.
They're
Sorry.
not going to hear this podcast. They're Amish. Where am I? Why? Okay.
Yeah.
It was
So,
a fun time.
Sorry, I cancel myself again. You know.
Okay. So that was a good time. Then you guys got here. We took the day pretty chill.
Yeah, we got here late.
Yeah. You
Last
guys
night.
didn't show up till 10:30.
Yeah.
We stayed up till what? Midnight 30.
Midnight 30, yeah.
Watched a little bit of the Olympics. That was fun.
Yeah.
Did you see blue ball PA?
No. Did we?
Probably somewhere close to intercourse,
Probably.
but not quite.
No. Not quite.
Right before you got there.
Yeah.
On the other side. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you guys got here 10:30. We stayed up a couple hours. We really didn't stay up that long. Chilled today. Tomorrow, we're gonna go to the pool. We're gonna get up early.
Maybe.
We'll see. We'll see if it's not raining.
rains out.
And then what else are we doing before the show? Isn't there something else?
The frozen
ice cream.
yogurt.
We're going to Sweet Frog because listen, let me just show you guys this. Those of you watching, take your hat off. You tell me that those eyes don't look like the
They're right.
eyes
There you go.
from. If you know what Sweet Frog is, you know what I'm talking about. That looks like the logo.
I
the frogs
looked it
from
up
Sweet
and
Frog.
it does.
And I was like, why the fuck do you got a Sweet Frog bandana on? He's like,
Hey, I'm
huh?
a big man. I
He
like
says,
that.
huh?
What can I say?
It's like, you like Sweet Frog that much? Did you buy it at the store? It's like, what are you talking about? I'm like,
It's the Philly
yeah,
fanatic.
I didn't realize it's a Philly fanatic, but okay, not what it looks like. Anyway, so now we're gonna go to Sweet Frog tomorrow because that place is awesome. If you haven't been there, you should go. And then the show. I'm glad you guys are staying for the show. From what it seems like, the show is gonna be great. I do want to try to live stream it.
Set a tripod up, man.
And I have one right here.
Get a battery pack, set a tripod up.
Ooh, I do have a.
Done.
Am I gonna need a battery pack for my phone for a
Oh,
25?
that's right. It's a short show. Yeah.
Yeah, it's 25 minutes.
Yeah.
It'll be fine.
We're done. Easy.
All right. Well, for any of those who want to watch, maybe my show will be streamed on my Twitch tomorrow night. I guess we'll talk about that in the Discord.
I bet it won't be. He doesn't stream on Twitch anymore.
That's true. I don't stream at all,
Except for this.
except for this. I think that's it. I think we're done with this podcast.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
Yeah. You talk about Wember Wembies? Wember Wembies?
No.
What
It's
is
good
that?
ice cream. It's a good ice cream from Delaware.
We had really great ice cream this vacation.
The Vacation of Ice Creams
Yes.
from Delaware.
Well,
Delaware and then from
in
Maryland.
Maryland, because like going to the beach, it's kind of like you're in and out of Delaware. You know, like
Yeah.
You guys were in
in
Ocean
and out of
City,
Maryland.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I lived there.
Yeah.
It's off.
Hey, I'm so happy for you.
Yeah, it was terrible. It
Awesome.
was terrible. I only lasted one summer. I was like, fuck this. I'm going back to West Virginia. This shit is for the birds.
I'd lived there once. Try it out.
I did. I tried it out. No, I'm
Going
good.
back to my banjo people.
Yeah. Take me back to the hills, please.
I think your sister and brother-in-law have the right idea, though,
Which is?
of like living just an hour
yeah.
away.
They live an hour away.
Oh yeah, close. Just
Yeah.
close enough to
Just close.
but
So
not
but you're
having to
right
deal with
in
like
the
the
action. Yeah.
But one word though, humidity. Humidity
Yeah.
sucks. It's bad.
Jump in the water.
Well, not if you're an hour away.
I mean, it's humid here.
You can't jump it an hour away. We're not there yet.
I can jump an hour away.
He showed you when you played basketball today. Just saying.
It did
Come
not
and get it.
happen.
Come and get it.
You better hope the weather holds up tomorrow. We're going. I'm kicking your ass. I'm breaking your motherfucking ankles. Got basketball right here.
Yeah, it's in the
Let's play
car.
right now.
It's in the car for where we
Okay.
played today.
Go get it.
It's in the car. Go grab it.
You go grab it. It's your
No.
car.
I'm not grabbing it.
That's right.
Locked.
It's not there.
It is there.
No.
Actually, no, it's not. I took it out and put it back in the garage today.
Go get it from the garage then.
It's a Nike basketball with a WVU logo. on it.
Nike?
Yeah.
You buying Nike basketballs?
It was the one they had in the team shop. I was gonna have Bob Huggins sign it.
Yeah, what a good guy to sign it.
Listen, he's fine. Anyway,
Anyway.
everybody, thank you so much for hanging out with us. We really appreciate it. We're gonna end this podcast here, and we're gonna go enjoy the rest of their time at my house.
We're gonna spend an hour figuring out how to get this fucking podcast onto the audio feed.
No, we're not.
And then, yes, we
That's tomorrow's Drippin' Jeeps problem.
Nope.
Good God. I'm going to sleep. All right, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. What time is it? We are going to take you guys somewhere.
If you haven't liked it already, like this video live stream.
Yes,
if
please
you're
do that.
watching this
Oh, you should-
podcast
Oh, I should go.
on the
no,
audio
never
platform,
mind.
the video platforms, or if you're listening on the audio platforms. we're gonna see you
Everybody
guys
just stay here. Nope, stay
Yes,
here.
see you
We're not
guys
leaving yet. Not say it yet, Jeeb.
next week.
Don't say it yet.
Later.
There yet, motherfucker.
Press the button, Drip. You're so close. You're so close. And we'll see you guys next week, Drip. Press the button.